Alright, we're gonna make a fucking tier list. Alright, fucking Ace. Where do I begin with Ace? This man, he's got everything. He's got a fucking AK-12. Fucking great breach. I'm gonna put his ass in fucking S tier. Fucking amazing gun. Not too much else to say about him. Alibi. Where the fuck do I put Alibi? I don't really see a point in bringing in an Alibi these days. Unless you want to frag out. I don't want to put her. I'll put her in B tier. Same with Amaru, because not really many strategies where you're gonna need Amaru. At the same time, you want to fucking have fun. That's where you start. Amaru's where you go to have a good time, basically. Rooney. I wouldn't complain if I got a Rooney. I think we'll put her B tier. I think Rooney's pretty balanced. Fucking decent guns, decent gadget. Even though it's bulletproof and explosive. I don't think it should be explosive proof, to be honest. I think if you put the effort towards getting rid of an Rooney gate, you should be able to get rid of it. Ash. Where do I put Ash? Ash. Great fragging up, great for getting util from below, especially on the clubhouse when they're in CCTV. You get those fucking bandit batteries right going, right fucking quick, bud. I think I'd put. Personally, I think I'd put Ash in A. And same with Azami, because even with the recent changes and you can destroy it with bullets, you don't really. It's kind of a waste of bullets. To be honest, I'd rather just go up and smack it. Because she really hasn't changed much. I wouldn't even call it a nerf, I would just call it just an update. Bandits, bandits, bandits. What the fuck do I do with bandit? This man. I think I'll put him in C tier. I wouldn't complain if he had I don't complain if he had a bandit. Sometimes if Cage banned, you should most definitely bring a bandit just for something. I don't have many thoughts on this guy. He's got... If he was faster, maybe. I might see if I can throw a horizontal grip on him because he's got controllable recoil. And then... Fucking... We already know about this one. I ain't gonna need to talk about him. Fucking Blitz. Nah, I'd put Blitz in C tier. Nothing wrong with him, really. With the new shield changes, he's pretty good. I haven't played around with him much. So I wouldn't really be the best judge of character. Bravo, on the other hand. I don't really... Her drones are fucking big and massive. I don't think we've ever won a round simply because we've had a Brava. She is quite annoying, though. I do give her that. She is quite a pain in their fucking ass sometimes, especially... Actually, I think I put Brava in B tier. I don't think she's... I think she's better than her Maru. I don't think she's necessarily better than any of these characters here. And then we got Buck. Buck and putting S tier. Fucking great gun, great gadget. What else can you say about a man who's got everything except frags? So Capital. I ain't too sure. I think I'm gonna put him in. I think I'm also gonna put him in because I think he's kind of underrated. I think people don't really know how to play him because the only time my crew ever plays him is when we need to get somebody on a smoke plant. We'll put him in high B tier. I think that's pretty good for him. Castle. All the all depends on who's playing him. He could be here, or he could be here. Just depending on who's playing him, and that's quite sad. Because I think now he's got a good gun with an ACOG, and he's got low recoil, throw a horizontal grip, get that faster movement speed. I'm not too sure where I'm going to put this man. I think I'm going to put him B, right in the middle of A and C. Cavi, I'm going to put her in D tier. Literally just destroyed by drones. If you got a team who knows what they're doing. Same with Clash. She's pretty easy to counter nowadays. She is a bit annoying, but if you know what to do, you're pretty safe. And then Deimos. Where do I put Deimos? Because I feel people are using him wrong. I feel like he'd be better, like a post plant situation, kind of like Lion. I feel like him and Lion get pretty misused. Because I think Deimos would be amazing in the post plant situation for picking anybody else off, and then keep him off defuse. I think he could be pretty useful. It's just he's got to play him right. So I'm gonna put him in between Brava and Amaru. And Doc, great guns, fucking low recoil. I don't play him often because I feel like there's better picks, but honestly, healing to full like really helped him, especially if you're taking bodies, like just taking body shots, especially on console. Like you get a lot more out of him than you would on PC, because you can actually get the health regen, and then being able to revive players at a distance kind of helps. Yeah, because you can revive somebody through a floor, like on a whole different level in the map. If you got a bailiff, I don't see many people doing that, but that's something you could do. Dekebi, fucking S here right now. She's everywhere. Every fucking game I play, I see this little rat right here. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But she's pretty solid, got great guns, fucking great util. How much else I don't think there's much else to say about her. She's pretty good right now. Echo, put him in C tier. Not much to say. He didn't get an ACOG this season, so that kind of hurts him a bit, especially after losing that 1.5. Decent gun. Not much else to say. And I think I'm gonna slap Ela right next to him. I think she's the weakest out of the trap operators right now. She definitely needs some love. I think she's got great secondary. I think she just needs her gadget looked at. And I think she'd be pretty good. I think they should give her another one. And I think she'd be pretty good. And maybe lower the recoil a little bit. I think she'd be pretty good. And we all know where this man's going. Fucking Fenrir everywhere. Fucking get fucking coomed on by the purple smoke. Man, I don't even know what to say about this fucking man. Like, he's just fucking good. He's got everything. He's got good guns, great gadgets, great secondary gadgets as well. He has roaming capabilities. Like, I don't think I've ever played a game where this man isn't picked. Yeah, I think his ass is just busted. So Finka. What do we do with Finka here? I think I put Finka in A tier. Her global healing ability is pretty heat. Not gonna lie. It's kind of like Castle. Depends who's playing her. Because I've noticed some people don't really pay attention to their teammates. Because this is definitely like an operator who's focused on team play here. And then a lot of people don't know this, but you can get out of like a lot of situations with Finka, especially if you're concussed by Echo, Ela, fucking get down by Cavi, fucking snap of the fingers, you're fucking back in the game, baby. And then fucking decent guns. Yeah, she's pretty heat. And then we got Flores. I think I'll put Flores B tier. Because I don't think his drones are doing much these days here, especially on console. Not a lot of people are playing him. I feel like not a whole lot of people know how to play him. Usually they try to get his drones to kill people. It's kind of like, we'll get into it with Fuse here, but people play him for kills. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to fucking clear as much util as we can, because you get you can clear fucking castle barricades, fucking barbed wire, bandit batteries, fucking all the fucking gadgets on the defender side. But people, I don't know, I feel people just playing them wrong. And then there we go, we got Frost. Frost is pretty. I've actually enjoyed playing Frost this season, just for her guns. Because like having that ACOG on a low recoil gun with that horizontal grip, man, that's actually not a bad combination. I recommend that. I think she's pretty. I think she's pretty good. I play her a decent amount nowadays. Fusey boy. I'm gonna put him top B tier. What really gets Fuse is that he's fucking fat as shit. This motherfucker cannot stop hitting the buffet. I swear to God. Like, god damn. Like, this motherfucker is so fat. It almost puts Gridlock to shit, but I feel like that's mostly body armor there. Yeah, like, he's got a good gun. Great gadget. Great util. I think he got hard breaches and smokes. Just all around pretty decent. And then, yeah, his gadget's mostly for clearing utility, because you, like, let's say we're playing Chalet in their basement. That's like free gadget clearing on the window there if you can get somebody to cover your ass. And then I saw clips where you could put it on, like, window of, I think it's K9. You put it on the window on K9, and then you fuse it twice, and then put the hole in the floor. And then you get free, like, you can get all the bandit batteries and shit on that wall. So I think, again, it's actually for that I think I put it. He's an A tier. Yeah, he ain't bad. Also depends who's playing him, because there's a few people who will like fuse the site while you're in there, and it'll fucking ruin your day. So. And then there's a couple strats I'd like to try post plant where you smoke it off, maybe, and then you put especially on a reinforced wall, you put it next to a reinforced wall in a corner, and so they can't really escape it after you detonate it and they're on there. So I'd like to try that. Glass. This man needs a fucking buff now. This motherfucker. His DMR is so shit compared to the other DMRs. I have no idea why. This man should be topping them all to be able to see through smokes, but his gun ain't fucking cutting shit. This fucking dude. He's got his use. It's like smoke plants on fucking border with a you're playing with a Mav, you're comboing. Like, he's got his uses. I don't recommend this, man, if you're not playing with your team whatsoever. Of course, I mean, like in ranked, especially, fucking, do not play this man in ranked unless you got like a down pat strat with your team. Moving on, we got Goyo. I'm gonna put Goyo in fucking A tier, baby. His fucking Vector on console, especially, like, I don't know about PC, but on console, his fucking Vector is kicking ass right now with those lower recoils. Like, this man is just straight up goated right now. He has the sauce and everything. Like, he's got, like, oh man, he's got a good gadget for, like, any site. Like, you double up on a doorway, you put two on a doorway, that's like, they can't do shit. Like, especially if they're low HP, and you're taking your gunfights, right? Like, I think this man is goated with the sauce. I think I'm gonna give him S tier. Fucking great gun with ACOG. Alright, there's nothing bad to say about this dude. He's got impacts too. Fucking absolutely cheesed up. Anyways, fucking Gridlock. I think I put Gridlock in A tier. Nice controllable guns for locking down those rotates and shit. Not a whole lot of bad things to say about Gridlock, other than she should hit the fucking gym. But honestly, that chiseled fucking jawline. Here, I'll fucking put this shit up here. Like, look at this fucking jawline. Like, you can't beat that. That looks like the fucking troll face. Like, that jaw is so fucking sharp, it'll cut through steel. Okay? Like, oh no, you can't get much better than that. I can't add one. So we're gonna imagine we put her in J for jawline. So, Grim. Not a whole lot of people are playing him because they released him like when he was ass. But nowadays, I feel he's pretty good. So I don't quite know. I could put him in A tier. I feel like he belongs in bottom B tier right now. B for bees. I think I'm gonna keep him there for now. And then I'm gonna put Hibana next to him. She's got good guns. She's got good like secondary utility. It's just that the only time we really bring her is when we need Hadges open. Most of the time, when you need Hadges, they're already on a floor where you can get a main wall. So you bring Ace and Therm. I don't know. There's nothing really wrong with her. I think she's not. I just think that the other Heart Breachers outshine her. All right, moving on. We got Ayana. I think I say a nice solid A tier because you get that. You basically get free drones the entire game. Because like, especially if they don't get destroyed, it's pretty dope actually. Yeah, not a whole lot about bad things to say about Ayana really. Man, she's pretty solid. Got good secondary. She's got Gone 6, so you're getting that anti-util as well. Yeah, I think I'm happy with an A tier. But I'm gonna put IQ in C tier. Not because she did anything wrong. She's fucking alright. I just think her gadget could be better. I think you should be able to have it like a. Here, I'll show you here. Like the heartbeat monitor from Call of Duty, where you can have it attached to the side of your gun there. I think that'd be pretty dope. So, I think that'd be fucking sick. I think that'd be a great rework for her. Because you could keep your gun up. But I think if you had your gadget deployed, you get like a movement penalty, kind of like Blackbeard. But, who knows? I could just hope. And then, Jackal. I don't get why we ban him every game, to be honest. It is so easy to beat this motherfucker. Especially if he's tunneling your ass. Just go back to site. Can't do shit. And once his timer's done, you fucking leave site and you go kill his ass. Simple as. Like, yeah, he's got a decent gun, but unfortunately that gun is only on him. So, I'd like to see this gun on other people, I think. Jaeger. I'll put him in B tier. I just think Lamai does his job better. Almost. I don't like how Lamai doesn't destroy it. I like how Jaeger destroys it, but yeah, I think Jaeger needs a buff. I think they should give him his 3-speed back, especially with a horizontal grip. That'd be fucking nuts, let me tell you. Cade. A tier, baby. Bluetooth electricity, man. Get any wall, anywhere, anytime. Fucking great guns. Great destruction. She could use some better secondaries. Not gonna lie. Like the 44 mag just ain't it. And neither is the revolver. Like, you should probably get like an actual sidearm. I think a 45 would be pretty good for him, huh? Like the 45 the FBI ops have. Cali. Pretty good Thatcher side grade. I'll put Cali in A. I play a lot. You gotta play Cali as if her whole sniper rifle is her gadget. That's her problem. Other than that, she's pretty solid. Most times I actually kind of prefer her over Thatcher because she can outright destroy gadgets instead of disabling them. So, Capcan. You're really relying on your enemy being retarded as fuck, so put it in B tier. Fucking hell. Yeah, good guns, low recoil. Not much wrong with them. You're just really hoping that they either A, don't bring an IQ, or they're fucking stupid as shit, so. He's alright. Legion, S tier. Or not S tier, A tier. S tier. You got 9 fucking goo mines. No recoil on his gun. Super shorty. Impacts. This man is the quintessential defender. If you don't have him on your squad, you're fucking stupid. Honestly. God damn. Like I have no recoil attachments on this man because that's how good his fucking gun is. This is Himothy Hansen right here. This is Himothy right here. If you don't bring this fucker, you're fucking done. Like, I don't want you. All right, Lion. Put him in B tier. Solid gun. Solid gadget. You really gotta stop. Okay, stop using his fucking gadget at the beginning of the goddamn round. I swear to God, you're not doing shit. For fuck's sakes. Like, why would you use it at the beginning of the round when the only thing you know is that they're inside the fucking building, right? Use this man for post plant. That's where he shines the best. Use this man before and execute. Use this. Oh man. Just stop using his fucking gadget right at the start of the round. You ain't doing shit. I am not afraid of this man anymore. Simply because people use him like if you're just playing red light, green light with the defenders. If you're like, fuck, man. And then Vigil just straight up, there's no thank you. I don't want that. Especially the Deimos too. Like stop. Just stop. Play him right. Fuck's sakes. And then, this fucker. I'm putting him in D tier. Not because he did anything wrong, but because of what Yubi did to this fucker. His gadget is impossible to control on console. I have no idea why. Like, there is no way to slow down your aim with his fucking gadget. I cannot use this man. I'm pretty good at the game, man. Like, I cannot use his gadget whatsoever. And that really sucks. Because I love his guns. That's why I'm putting him in D tier. It's not because of what his character, like, what his kit does wrong. It's because of what Yui did to him. Maverick. I'm gonna put him in. This man works best in a team. You're just basically creating free line of sight, especially if you can get your team to make a distraction. Like I remember we're playing Nighthaven, their command center, and we needed to get a couple kills because they were sitting on their asses behind the fucking desk, watching the hub. I had him smoke it off, and then I cut a hole in the site, and I got 2 of them for free. Simply because I can just you can cut through reinforced barricades like they don't even fucking exist. And then you can make a small rotate for yourself too for those solo pushes, especially on Attic. You see a lot of Mavericks on Attic. He's fucking good. I try to, like, he's too good actually. I actually try to ban him most of the time. My teammates call me a retard, but they just don't know. All right. Melusi. I'll put her in A tier, guys. ACOG, 3 armor. You're eating lead for breakfast with this bitch. Like, annoying as fuck gadget. I rage a lot when I play this fucker. Like, a deep eldritch anger froths up from within my soul whenever I play against her, because usually it's somebody who's pretty good at the game, especially in those higher tier lobbies. So my head is just taken off. My head's like not on my shoulders. Shoulders, no. I got fucking knees and toes all day, baby. So I'm putting her in A tier. She's pretty good right now. I'd say she's almost too good. What I would do is I would take her ACOG away, make sure that she's a 2-speed 2 armor. I think that would balance her out. I have no idea why they made her a 3 armor. That makes no sense to me. She doesn't even this doesn't look like a 3 armor operator. Built like a fucking track star. Like, she doesn't look like she's built for tough like Rook is. So I don't understand. So I think I would take her ACOG away and then make her like 2-speed 2 armor again. I think that would help. Alright, Mira. Not as good as she used to be. For sure. Being able to smack her Miras, being able to blow it up with an Ash charge. Put her in B tier. Not bad, but she needs some heavy support from like a Jaeger or a Ruamai heavily, and then make sure somebody's like, you can't place them wherever anymore. Like, you have to actually think about where you place them. That kind of hurts. She's got great guns too, so she's perfect for sight setup. But I don't think she's really cutting it anymore. Personally, I think her gadget needs to needs some love. Like, I think, like, it doesn't make sense that you could smack it and the whole thing shatters. I think if you smacked it, it would like shatter like an area of it, like a smaller area. I think that would be better. But I don't think the whole thing should go away. Man, I'm gonna put Monty in Beach. I haven't played much Monty. I tried playing him a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm not really good at shield up, so I'm not really the best at explaining him. So I think he's pretty solid. I think the rework gave him some juice. I thought he almost gave him too much juice. I see a lot of Monty now, but if you bring a smoke, I think he'd be like, especially with those post plans where he's just chilling in the corner. You could smoke him out, and then you'd be cooked, essentially, if you keep him in that corner. Mozzie. I'm not really too sure where to put Mozzie. I'll put him in C tier. I don't really see a whole lot of Mozzie these days. The only reason, well, he's got good gadget and all, but I don't think I've ever won one around because we had a Mozzie. Like, yeah, he helps, but I don't know. He's kind of hard to place. Like, he's got decent guns. P10 Roni, Commando 9. Like, he can move, but I think he doesn't really do anything wrong. I just don't think he's up to code, basically, with the rest of the game right now. Because we got a lot of fucking attackers in here. Holy shit. I don't know. I think I may be mute his madness. He's just kind of slow now. He should be 2-speed again. I have no, like, making him with 3 armor made no sense to me. Because this man was the most versatile operator. You could bring him for anything. Now that he's a 3 armor, you have to bring shotgun. Because you're not roaming with fucking mute. Nobody's roaming with mute. Nook. I'll put Nook in D tier. Not having that silent step on your gadget anymore really hurts. You can really feel that. Her guns aren't horrible. I just think she needs a better selection. I think maybe like an MP5K maybe would be better for her instead of the FMG9. And her shotgun's pretty decent. It's good for making those rotates. You really got to play with your team though for Nook, and then capitalizing on noise cues, especially. Like, I would pair. It's a weird pair, but I would pair a Nook with fuse, and then when they fuse the sight, you go in with the shotgun and you make rotates and you time it with the explosions of the fuse. You guys, like, you don't really focus on the gunshots, especially with the silenced shotgun, right? You focus on the fuse, so you could get pretty decent rotates with her. But once you get that kill, you should probably rotate somewhere else. Nomad. Alright, Nomad. Not played enough, in my opinion. Just simple as that. Fucking great gadget for locking down those rotates, especially on, like, say, Skyscraper, and they're sitting in fucking, what is it, terrace? Locking down that terrace from outside, like once you get up that rappel, you can even get it like at the top, and you can just like that. Like, great guns too. Like, there's nothing wrong with it really. Just underutilized, and people just I don't think people play it right. Oryx, I think I'm putting him in D because he doesn't have a Kool-Aid Man skin. That's the only reason. Osa. Putting her in D simply because she's a C4 magnet. That's it. Oh, the fuck? Alright. Simply because she's a C4 magnet. Her guns are kind of lackluster, I feel. Like, you really gotta play her right. And you gotta not die to fucking C4s all the time. You gotta not block off your team too. You gotta not. You gotta play her as a shield op, but not as a shield op at the same time. Pulse. Putting him right next to Osa here. His UMP really brings him down nowadays, especially because he doesn't have an ACOG on it. But he got C4. He's still viable. I just think he's outshined by like Valk. And I think Valk is much better than. I think Valk is just much better than Pulse, simply because she has better guns. Ram. She's aight. Don't really have any complaints about her. That's about it. Decent gun. Like R4C's alright. That's not the same with Ash, because Ash is faster. She can really take advantage, taking angles faster. She's aight. I bring her for coastline when they're playing kitchen. It depends who's playing her too. You know, with like all these ops, you get meh. Yeah. She's aight. Not much else to say about her. Rook. People forget what his gadget does now. I find that fucking hilarious. But put him top of B tier. Being able to revive yourself has helped a couple times. Does take a bit of time out of the prep phase though when you're reinforcing. It is kind of annoying to have to be a roamer and have to wait for your Ruck to slap down armor. That is very fucking annoying. Sens, putting him right next to here. You can blow up these smoke grenades with a fucking. You can just blow them up. Why would you bring him? His gun sucks. His gadget sucks. Why? I should not be able to blow up air with my impact. Like, this man shoots fucking. I don't know what it is. This man shoots fucking baby carrots out of the gun at this point. The only way you play him is if you combo with a Glaz. And you shouldn't be playing Glaz either. Like, unless you have I just don't play this fucker. I don't know. I have nothing to say about him because he's fucking. I've gotten 2 kills with him since he released. His gun's that bad. I am not bad by any stretch of, by any definition, but I ain't the greatest, but holy fuck. This gun's unusable. Like, I got pretty good recoil control. I cannot, it's worse than after the pre-LMG nerf, or the post-LMG nerf. Like, it's just horrendous. Alright, moving on. Slugums. A tier. Not quite on. He's just not quite on Bucks level, but he's pretty decent. Smunk. Putting him right next to Sledge here. Being able to just control an area of the map with the smoke grenades is pretty neat. And then if they're playing a Finka, that's even better for you, because if they boost, they take more damage because they're breathing. The attacker's breathing heavier, right? So yeah, he's fucking good. You know, like a Oregon elbow hold. The works. Great fucking shotgun. Like, he's got it all. I wish they'd give him his fucking deployables back, but that's the only complaint I have about Smoke, really. I'd say if you're starting out, like, this should be your first defender, other than maybe like Bandit. Him and Bandit should be if you're starting out, him and Smoke and Bandit should be your first operators you get on defense. And then maybe Rook too, because he's pretty good. He's pretty helpful. Solus, fucking right fucking here, baby. Perfect. No recoil on her guns whatsoever. Impacts. Fucking IQ, but good. Fuck yeah. Being able to see the drones during prep phase really helped her. I actually kind of don't want them to nerf her. But that's only because I main her, and I'm quite biased about the situation. There's nothing to say about her other than she's perfect. Like, she's the defender. Moving on to Tachanka. Anybody with half a brain cell could see this coming. His gadget, not it. The only thing that's good about Tachanka is the DP27, and that's only because it's pretty good at making rotates and head holds fast. But please, for the love of God, do not play this man for his gadget. Use him for his gun. And make sure you hit your shot, because, oh, boy howdy, are you going to not have a good time. I mean, you got an ACOG on the 9x19, but you're sacrificing a lot of, like, destructibility when you swap to that. And honestly, at this point, I just think his guns need to be looked at. I think his gadget should have a wider area of effect, as he's just not scary. I have no fear when I play against this man, because I know they're either trolling or they just picked up the game, or they're high as shit. Damn. So I got one homie who plays him all the time. He's not too bad at the game. I wish he'd pick somebody else a good 100% of the time. Well, he's pretty solid at Thatcham. I don't think he's as good as Callie, simply because he doesn't outright destroy the gadgets. But that being said, he's the only other operator in the game who does that. This minus... oh, fuck, I forgot about mini impacts. Yeah, I don't ever see anybody use them anyways, so... Yeah, Thatcher, he's pretty decent. I would just prefer Callie. Excuse me. But that's mostly because I play a lot of Callie, so I might be a bit biased, but I feel like the ability to outright destroy gadgets is much better than just disabling them. In my opinion, anyways, because especially if he's tricking, you can actually hope to get him. Because she's got 4 charges, and then she can do much more too, like getting castle barricades and everything on him. She's like Ashe, but she can go through reinforcements. But her gun's just not the same. Also, I didn't know if anybody knows, you can shoot Callies if you can spot it in time. You can shoot them. I remember doing that when she released. A little food for thought. Thermite. A tier, top of A tier. He is the hard breacher. I just think he's not as good as Ace because of his guns. And Ace can throw him. I don't know, he's alright. Thorn? I haven't been playing a lot of Thorn recently. Mostly because I think Legion just does her job better. I think her Uzi's pretty good. But her direct competitor is Legion, and he's got like 9 goo mines. She's got 3 Razor Blooms that take time to unwind and shit. I would just bring a Legion if you're gonna play Thorn. Like, maybe you could combo Legion and Thorn together, where when you step on the goo mine, you can put the Thorn in a spot where they go to take out the goo mine, you can get hit by the Razor Bloom. But I don't know. I just think Legion does her job better because he's also has the super short. That's just my take. Thunderbird, if she didn't heal the enemy, she'd probably be A tier. But simply for the fact that she heals the enemy team, she's going in C tier for me. That's it. Other than that, she's aight. Prefer a Doc, to be honest. You get more healing faster. That's about it. Tuberu, put him in A tier. He's aight. I don't play him a whole lot. He's not my type of operator, but I can't deny his capabilities. I almost wish he didn't have the AR, simply just because I don't think a defender should be able to 2-tap, like a Roth Rip, especially with a DMR, because you can just be chilling, and then you can just fucking die. But that's because I've died to that a lot, so that's pretty biased opinion from me. I don't know. He's aight. Not my operator to play. I much prefer faster paced operators like Soulless. Twitch. I'm gonna put her in A tier. I basically use her as like a Thatcher if Thatcher's banned. which he is most of the time, and she's got good gun. F2 is pretty easy to control on console, especially. Just gotta watch out for her using her drone. That's about it. Valk. I've been playing a lot of Valk recently. I'll put her. I think I'll put her in S tier. She is the information op right now, I'd say. Like, no recoil on her gun whatsoever. Yeah, you can run a horizontal grip without any recoil disasters. You could throw a suppressor on there without any recoil disasters. She's fucking good, man. And then the Deagle's fun to use too. And then great, a lot of creativity with your gadget, and I like that a lot. If I'm trying to get more pre-place kills, it hasn't worked out for me whatsoever. I keep dying before I can get them off, or I keep blowing my load prematurely. Vigil, the Giggle. I'll put him in C tier. Yeah, really. His gadget's kind of falling behind. The only really people he counters are Deimos and Lion. I think you can see that a lot of operators. I don't know. And his guns aren't I wouldn't say his guns are bad. Like the K1A it's a nice gun. I think if it got a fire rate buff, it would be much better. But I think they don't want to do that. But I think it does decent damage. So I just think his gadget's a bit lacking nowadays. But his SMG-12 is pretty heat. And then Boss G ACOG is funny as shit. Whammy. Whammy. Just better Jaeger at this point. So MP5K with ACOG, no recoil whatsoever. No grips though. And then but you got a lot of creativity of where you can put his gadgets there. I like to bring him on Clubhouse, throw his gadgets on the rafter vents. That's not a bad strategy right there. Yeah, he's got impacts. He's good for sight setup. I think his revolver's better than the P12, but that's just personal opinion right there. Warden. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I'm gonna put you in C tier. Simply because I don't fucking like you. This man has fallen off a lot since last season. The lack of 1.5 has really hurt this man. And I still think it's funny that people forget he has a gadget. So, I don't know. I think it's just better ops to play, obviously. Ying's pretty powerful right now. Put her in A tier. Great gun. Great gadget. Great secondary gadgets. 2 speed, 2 armor. ACOG. Whew. You are laughing, buddy. Like, a lot of people forget this. But yeah, if you wind it up all the way, not even if you wind it up all the way, if you get close to a barricade there, you can attach it to a floor, wall that's not reinforced, barricade, castle. I think castle barricades. I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, she's good to pair up with Fuse, especially if you're up top. She's aight. There. Yeah, she's pretty good, I'd say. 0. He's a very selfish operator. I think if you're gonna use his gadget for getting shit, you just use Twitch. He's got a hard breach. Good solo queue up, but that's about it. He's good at doing stuff by himself. But I don't think he works well with a team, which sucks. I just think he's a selfish operator. And I think other operators do his job better. Like, if you're in a team, of course. But if you're playing by yourself, Zofia is just a worse Ashe right now. I find it hard to control her 7.62. A lot of people have the same sentiment as me, especially in console. Yeah, here's the final. I might move Ace down a titch. Yeah, I'm gonna move Ace to A tier. As well as Valk. Make it a bit more exclusive. But you know what? I'm quite happy with this. Again, this is my own personal tier list. You don't have to abide by these rules. Obviously, play who you want to play, but it's just a nice guideline. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. Thanks for watching. If you stuck around, listen to me yap my ass off till 4 in the morning. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.